Oh, you want to start talking now?
We should probably start talking.
60.5.
This is it.
I called it.
Yeah, he did. He called it last interaction.
Yeah.
Once again, well, you know who I am. This is Chad again. He's back. He's back. And hopefully nothing scary will happen, considering we're just going to stare at a bunch of papers. And
I don't know. Papers can be scary.
Well, yeah, it's true. Covered in black and white.
But yeah, I probably should. Okay. Anyways, yeah, no. Entry 60.5. Probably nothing gonna happen.
But, you know, well, nothing
scary. Like, nothing scary. Like, we might find out some really shocking new reveal.
Which I hope. I'd like some answers.
Yeah, it'd be nice if we could have something and not just have, like 5 minutes of him just, like, going through papers and like, oh, wow, so Tim might be crazy. It's like, well, we kind of knew that.
You just had to, like, what? I don't know. So, yeah, start it up.
Yeah.
Start it up. 60.5. I've carefully read through all of the medical documents that were in the tunnel. Good. I'm making this video as a record with the information I found.
On them.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa, no.
He's coughing.
Oh, coughing.
First of all, some of the information on these forms has been redacted. I don't think that the hospital where these came from is responsible for this. I think whoever left these forms in the tunnel is the one responsible. Because the marker that redacted it looks to be the same thickness as the one that wrote on the folder itself.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
First form is a pediatric admission profile from 1995. Source of information is listed as Tim's mother. Reason for admission, chief complaint is insomnia, headache, possible disorder. I have no idea what that means. It's really vague.
It's possible.
He's listed here on an anticonvulsant as a seizure precaution. Right under it, it says he has a history of falls, which I'm assuming has something to do with seizures.
Seizures.
Second time he was in the house. First time he met Masky.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it says his pain is at a 6 from frequent headaches. There's also an emotional variant of learning. I'm not sure what that could be.
Spiritual. That's his on the list.
Wow.
Filled out on the same day. It's a pediatric admission assessment. First, your chief complaints are the same, headaches, insomnia. And the third one, was it more specific than possible disorder? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. Spinning back. Down here it says, do you feel safe in your home and are you afraid of anyone? Apparently answered yes at first, but then changed it to no.
Oh. Water damage. Holy.
Alright, under comfort, rest, and sleep, it says he's unable to fall asleep easily, averaging about 4 hours a night.
Using 2 pillows.
Listed as a 6 out of 10, it says. Location is the head, duration 2 to 4 hours. Chronic, greater than 6 months. Aggravated by talking, I don't know what that could possibly signify.
Well, what Tim is thinking when he's watching this. He's like, fuck!
On the next to last page, near the bottom, it makes note that he ran away from home to somethings ago. It could have been days, weeks, months, hours, minutes. I don't know.
2 minutes ago he found.
It does say that
2 minutes ago.
Found at Rosswood Park.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh.
This page is a fall risk assessment with checks next to confused, disoriented, hallucinating, combative, and also medical history of syncope, seizures, postural hypotension. Seizures underlined.
Yeah, good call out on Chad. That was good.
I remember him seizuring up first time.
Next is a delayed therapy communication form from 2002 for a monthly session. Only reason given here is patient and family uncooperative. Everything else that could possibly be of use to me has been redacted.
Okay.
Next is a brief operative progress note. Everything on it is entirely redacted except for the month and day, January 10th, and this symbol, which obviously I've seen many, many times before. Everything else gone, redacted. I'm trying to figure out why this one was in here. Was the person just trying to intimidate me with a symbol, or trying to tell me something, get to know some kind of
What happened
surgery?
January 10th?
So what was it for? I don't know.
We should go back and see what happened in Level Hornets on January
This
10th.
form is a suicide or self-harm
Oh,
assessment
that's
tool.
Startling.
Tim scored a 14, which was considered a high risk.
For suicide.
It says here, unwilling to contract or unable to contract because of impaired reality testing with hallucinations underlined. Symptoms, hopelessness, anger or rage, and anhedonia, which I looked up, and is apparently the inability to experience happiness or pleasure from things.
Oh.
Also, replies were questionable, so who knows if he was lying about anything on here.
That's,
And then under all those forms was this picture.
Oh.
Oh.
It's of Tim and I, the night that Tim found out what I'd been doing without telling him. It's written on the back.
Oh.
God.
Oh, man.
I don't remember seeing anyone else out there that night, but of course I wasn't really super aware of my surroundings after being punched in the face. There's nothing else written on the folder itself besides this on the front and this on the back.
Nasty.
Or hoodie.
Probably hoodie.
Nothing on
Yeah.
the inside here. Nothing really special worth noting about the doll that was down there either.
Something inside the door?
He's not looking.
These forms and this picture. And that's all I get.
And
The end? Oh, wait.
after reading through everything, it looks like Tim was dealing with this stuff for most of his life. And I might have made it worse.
Might have.
Probably most definitely made it worse. Still not sure what to do from here. I don't like being on my own again like this, but there's nothing I can do about it now. And yeah, that's true. That's the end.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna just be...
There's a lot to take in.
It's a lot to take in right now.
But from the main things I gathered from that is, the seizures instantly made me think of the first time we see Maskey and he tackles Jay, and then, like, I always wondered why he was, like, seizuring on the ground, but now we know. He has a history of seizures.
Who knows if that's because of the operator or not?
Yeah, maybe it was before.
Biological.
And if it is, then that means he's been in contact with the operator since he was a kid.
Well, there was that form signed on the same day that said he was found. He ran away to
2 minutes ago.
blanks ago.
2 minutes ago.
But they found him in Rosswood Park.
Which, you know, is pretty damning evidence. It's like...
Because that's... We've met the operator there before. So,
many times.
So...
It's like...
I mean, that's it. That to me confirmed that Tim's been dealing with the operator.
Yeah. Longer than anyone, maybe.
Well, probably longer than anyone. Maybe not Alex, because of that one Happy Birthday video from '93.
Yeah. From Tree 37.
37. But, you know, that was back in what? 90... It was back in the 90s.
94, I think.
So that would fit in roughly with Tim as well.
Yeah.
What interests me is that Tim, or rather Tim when he's Maskey, is clearly fighting against Alex, and Alex is clearly fighting with the operator.
Yeah.
So what's interests me is how did that happen where Tim started going against the operator? That's a question I'd like answered. Not Jay.
Troy.
I was going to come up with that eventually. Troy, if you're watching this, I'd like that question answered.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
The wall's already... We've addressed the people watching this so many times.
It's real. It's totally real. Don't listen. No,
I'd like
yeah,
that
so,
question answered.
what else did I take? Okay, obviously, yeah, seizures, hallucinations, insomnia, 2 pillows. And of course, the other big thing is, and probably the scary part of the video was the picture. Where I'm like, oh, like the second I saw it, I knew what it was. I'm like, oh, that's entry 59. Oh,
Yeah, I was like, oh.
somebody was there. Which is funny, because I scanned the entire background while watching that, and I did not pick up on anything. Then again, it was dark out, but
It was
still.
dark and the camera was at a weird angle.
Like,
But
you think I would be able to see something.
But I got a lot of comments on that reaction video saying that they saw somebody in the window. They thought it was the operator, or Slenderman, whoever you want to call him. I like calling him the operator.
In one of the windows?
In one of the windows of like the motel.
Like, that was the big thing that I was looking at, though, because aside from them fighting, the main thing I was looking at was the windows. The only thing I noticed was that they were pulsing.
Kind of pulsating. Which could have meant someone was like kind of moving in front of the light. But of course, if someone stands really still in front of a window in the middle of the night,
I would notice
with
that.
a camera, no one would notice.
Oh.
Like it was dark. There's not a lot of real good lighting on those windows.
True.
Someone could have been standing even behind the building with the camera, not even in the windows. But I got a lot of comments saying that they saw something or somebody in the window. Don't know if it was It would not have been Maskey. I was going to say Maskey. Don't know if it was Hoodie or not.
I guess I'll have to rewatch that.
Hoodie was definitely there.
Yeah.
So Hoodie is working alone now.
Yeah, like I thought for a second there, Hoodie and Maskey were kind of on the same team, like in entry 40, whatever, when they attack Alex.
Well, of course, Tim could be better now.
Yeah.
But with the last To the Ark video, with Maskey stepping out of the shadows, could have been signified that they're working together again now because Maskey's back.
Possible.
But man, Jay must be feeling like shit right now.
Yeah, he said on Twitter that he's paranoid moving again
on his Twitter. But like even like how much of Tim's life is ruined now because of his interference.
Yeah.
Like I was just thinking, like imagine if he just decided to leave those videos alone in the back of his closet.
No, none of this would have happened.
None of this would have happened. He was just like, I want to try and restart my friend's college college movie, and then this happened.
But yeah, no. I guess we got some rewatching to do.
Just
like
to
59 and 59.
Just 59, just to see if there's anyone in the windows, and I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, another question I'd like answered is, was Jay ever contacted by the operator as a kid as well?
Yeah.
Because he was there.
Maybe all these kids have been, and that's what unites them. That'd be kind of coincidental that all these kids are in contact and they all meet together for a student film.
Yeah, because the operator drew them together.
Influenced them?
Possibly. For what purpose? I mean, especially with Tim and Alex. Why them? I mean, the operator clearly likes little children because he's a pedophile. But,
yeah.
I mean, it's never clear why he let them go. I mean, if the operator wanted them dead, they'd be dead. They'd be dead as children. But he let them go. And he's let them continue on for years now. So why? There's definitely a purpose with Alex.
Yeah.
But why with Tim? So we took a couple of hours breaks from Marvel Hornets.
We watched some Doctor Who.
Because bow ties are cool.
Anyways.
And so we decided to go back and we decided to figure out what the significance of January 10th was. And
yeah, because on the last one we looked at, everything was redacted except for the date.
Except for that date. So we went through a comprehensive timeline on the Marvel Hornets wiki. Very helpful if you're looking for specific
Thanks
details.
to whoever made that.
Anyways, we looked at the form a lot closer, and Jay mentioned something about, it was a surgery form regarding a surgery, and it was. Thing is, we don't know who the surgery was for. Yeah, Tim's name actually isn't on the paper. That's what we noticed. There is no name on that paper. All that's given of any sign of a name is doctor, and then the name is blocked out. So it could be anybody's surgery that this was about. We tried thinking maybe it was Tim's, when he either got shot by Alex, possibly. We never found out what happened with that. That's another question that needs answering. Like,
or entry 35.
With Tim getting his leg broken. Because I was thinking that maybe the bone could have, punctured the skin, and since he's in the middle of nowhere, it could have gotten infected, and the surgery was getting rid of that infection. It's a good theory, but the dates don't really match up. Because it didn't happen in January. Another point we thought of is maybe it's not January 10th. Maybe it's October 1st.
Because sometimes people do, like I do day, month, year, so like using my method it would be October 1st.
So Jay could have gotten mixed up. It could be January 1st, could be October... No.
January 10th.
January 10th, October 1st. So, we tried looking at that, and according to the timeline, it doesn't really match up either. So it might... the evidence says that it's probably not Tim's surgery form. It could be anyone's surgery form at any point in time.
Because like all the other forms have Tim's name, along with his last name blotted out, although we do know now that it starts with a W. Mm-hmm. Don't know if that's relevant.
Not really. We don't know Jay's last name. Well,
we don't know anybody's last name except for Alex.
Alex Crilly.
And in a lot of the entries, the last name's always blurted out. Whenever Jessica was talking, oh, I'm Jessica.
Exactly. So
but,
So it could be anyone's surgery that form was talking about.
We know that the other forms are explicitly about Jay, but just the fact that this one doesn't have his name on it just seems weird.
It does seem weird. I mean, again, it could be anyone's. It could be Jay's. It could be Jay's. It could be Alex's, for all we know. But that was just an interesting little thing that we looked at closer, and we thought we should bring up. So, yeah, I'll think of that. I think that was everything we discovered.
Yeah, I think so. On the subject of what if it was Alex's?
So at this point, we know more about Tim than we know about
like
Jay.
if it was Alex's, maybe it's dealing with the end of entry 52. Like maybe it's saying that Alex was the one that got shot.
Yeah, but again, the date's either January 10th or October 1st.
That's true.
Alex would have gotten shot November 22nd when gotten shot November 22nd.
Yeah.
He would have been dead by January or October.
But then again, this was during the 7 months that Jay lost, and the videos weren't taking place at the same time as the actual real events.
True. Still, though, it's also possible that Alex could have been taken to a hospital and, I don't know, like, kept there, and then January 10th is when they did the surgery, because that's when he was stable enough, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. We don't know. There's too much we don't know. But I'm going to hazard a guess and say that's probably not Tim's form.
Yeah.
We know who it's not. So who does that leave?
Lots of people.
Everyone. Could be Alex's grandma for all we know. Ugh. This is why I love Marvel Hornets.
Yeah, makes you think.
Makes you dive deeper, makes you look at things closer. We looked closely at entry 58.
59.
59. I'm getting numbers mixed up. Entry 59, and we think we saw where Hoodie was hiding when he took the photo.
Yeah, I noticed that there was like I don't know, like behind, like there, if you notice in front of the house, there's like pillars, and there was like a blob of something brown behind one of the pillars, and like this is all just theory, but like maybe that could be him.
I mean, we know that he was in that general direction. We know it was very dark. We know he was there, but we just don't know where precisely. And that's not a really important plot detail where he was precisely.
Yeah, no.
But it is something kind of neat, like an Easter egg to look at. And like, God, no, there he is. And I think we can both figured out the operator wasn't there.
I didn't see him. Like, I saw something in one of the windows that could resemble the shape of a person. Off the operator, but it could also be a lampshade. I don't know.
Lampshade or a closet door. It was just so far away, and that quality is just so hard to tell. The operator probably wasn't there, and we would have seen some visual tearing or audio distortions if the operator was there. And
I mean, Tim was coughing, but you know that we've noticed the coughing takes place even if the operator isn't around.
And the fact that Tim smokes probably is a pretty good indicator of coughing as well.
Yeah.
Smoking's bad for you, by the way. Don't do it.
Oh, and we also did notice that Jace coughing at the very beginning of 60.5. I caught that.
Yeah, I caught that too. But that's the operator's influence.
Anyways,
so we just wanted to bring that up. Thanks for watching. See ya later.
yeah, sleep well.
Yeah, don't let the operator bite.